What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the World of Juice channel, and welcome to Madden 21. That's right, it's not the same intro as the Bust to Baller rebuild. It's not the same intro as any other Madden rebuild or any Madden series that I do on the channel, because this is a little bit different. I don't usually do these on the channel in the traditional sense. When I do a rebuild, I tend to do it in a series over a long period of time, a few seasons throughout time, which has usually been either a Legends series or what I've been doing now with these flashback rebuilds or retro rebuilds, I guess, going back to 2009 and then starting from there and going forward. That's what I've been doing mostly on the channel, and those have been going pretty well, and I'm not going to stop doing those, but I thought maybe I could add a little bit extra flair into my channel. We've got the baseball content, which is still going to be coming. We've got the Madden Bust to Baller content, which is still going to be coming, but now we've got this third layer of content that's going to be coming to the channel. So basically what I'm getting at is we are going to be starting to do traditional Madden 21 rebuilds. I know a lot of Madden YouTubers do rebuilds, but I don't really do them. So if you don't watch those guys and you watch me, then you get to see rebuilds still. And these are going to be traditional rebuilds. I'm going to have however long it takes me to win a Super Bowl. Well, usually it's try to win a Super Bowl in the first season. And then we go from there. And I'll do different teams. We'll do different challenges. I've already got a few challenges up here in the big brain that I've been thinking about. But we are going to be launching today the new chapter of the Juice channel with this first Madden 21 PS5 rebuild. And everybody knows that the draft has come and gone. So why not try and rebuild the team that I care about the most? Everybody knows I'm a Patriots fan, so we're going to be doing a Madden 21 next-gen rebuild of the new look New England Patriots. That is right. We are going to be doing the Patriots rebuild. Is Mac Jones going to become a 6-time Super Bowl champion? Is Cam Newton going to resurrect his career? What's going to happen? Who knows? We'll find out in this video. So make sure to smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. We're on the road to 400 subscribers, so smash that like button and that subscribe button as well. Join the Juice Club, and let's get into the video. All right, here we are in the main menu of the PS5 Madden screen. It looks the same as the PS4 version, but I do want to point one thing out. Look at what they've done to my man Bill Belichick. Look at this dude! They didn't have any. They did have a couple older models that were in like their mid-50s or whatever. They just didn't look like Bill Belichick. So this was the oldest guy that I could get. It doesn't look like Bill Belichick at all. But Madden updates your coach models. They don't look anything like anybody. So we've got Bill Belichick out here. He's obviously technically not in the game, but he is in the game. So it is what it is. So we're going to be rocking with Bill Belichick. We are the New England Patriots, and we have to resurrect this team. They had a bad 7-9 season last year. We've got all the new additions in. We've got Mac Jones, who is key. We may be starting him, or we may be going with Cam Newton. I haven't decided yet. We've got James White and Sony Michel. We've got Nelson Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne, Jacoby Myers. We may be trading N'Keal Harry if somebody really wants him. Hunter Henry and Johnny Smith are going to be big pieces to this. The offensive line's pretty good. We don't really need to upgrade anybody on the offensive line. Maybe get a better left guard, because we do have just a rookie. Technically a one-year pro, because this is flash forward into the 2021 season, so technically he's been here for a year, but he's a rookie in the game. Then we move on to the defense. Chase Winovich. We're probably gonna have to get a better outside pass rusher. We've got Lawrence Guy and Christian Barmore. We've got Matthew Judon. So this team's good. We got Dante Hightower, Kyle Van Noy, Stephon Gilmore, J.C. Jackson, and Jonathan Jones, who are all very solid, plus aging Jason McCourty. So we're going to have to figure out what we want to do here. Devin McCourty's probably going to regress as well. We're going to have to get a better strong safety too. So this has really been my first rebuild on in a while. So first off, let's take a look at free agency. And it looks like... Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I am probably not going to take advantage of these free agents, even though a guy like Mitchell Schwartz, move him to left tackle, we would be solid there. Or maybe move Trent Brown to left tackle instead of right tackle. Do I take advantage of these guys? Do I take advantage of the guys that are in free agency? I don't know. This is interesting. Maybe I do just Mitchell Schwartz. Just sign Mitchell Schwartz and then move Trent Brown to left tackle. If we do that, then we have a very much solid offensive line. We can move Isaiah Wynn inside. That could be good. And then have him be the left guard. He played a little bit guard in a couple of seasons. So then Mitchell Schwartz, Brown shouldn't be down there. He's at 87. So then Isaiah Wynn is now the backup. What happens if I move Isaiah Wynn to guard? Does he lose overall? What happens to him? All right, move him to guard. Save changes. He goes up to 82. All right, so that's perfect. We got our offensive line fixed. Our offensive line is fixed with one, but that's the only free agent signing that I'm going to do. I didn't realize that the free agency was like that. So what we will do is, we are in the preseason. We have 3 seasons to win a Super Bowl with the team that hopefully I can build, whether that be Cam Newton or whether that be Mac Jones. You know what? I think it's going to be Mac Jones. This is going to be about Mac Jones. So let's take a swing at some of the teams that need a quarterback. Obviously, we know the teams that need a quarterback. But what are they willing to give me for an aging Cam Newton? Year one's probably not going to be the best. Why does the Buccaneers need a quarterback? They have Tom Brady. Maybe we bring back Tom Brady. No, I'm just kidding. We don't bring back Tom Brady. He made his decision. He can stay in Tampa Bay. Maybe we go to Philly. Is there anybody here that would help us right away that we could possibly snag? A lot of these guys are on cheap contracts. Why are they on such cheap contracts? I don't understand that. That could be helpful for us, though. Okay, so just taking a little bit of look. I'm not sure if I'm going to give myself a time limit, but maybe I do. Do I have my phone with me? I don't have my phone with me. So, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll give myself 15 minutes. I'll give myself 15 minutes, and then if I can figure out how to put a timer on the video, I'll do that. I'm not sure how to do that, though. But I'll give myself 15 minutes to do this, and then we can go from there. So, ready? 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay. So, we need to trade Cam Newton right away. And I was already looking at the Eagles, but I don't think the Eagles are the move. I think the Giants or the Jets may be a move. We could get Marcus May. Maybe we get Marcus May and they throw in a draft pick. I don't know how valuable Cam Newton is. Maybe they throw in a 3rd round pick for Cam. Maybe this is too much. That's not enough. Okay. So we're gonna be getting Marcus May to be our starting strong safety. I bet they take a 7th rounder. Trade decline. No, they probably take a 6th rounder though. Come on. We don't have much time. Let's go up to a 6th round pick. Cam Newton for Marcus May. It'll take that higher 6th round though. There we go. Put that in there. Trade decline. Is it going to take a 5th rounder? I don't really want to go up too much for just Marcus May. What about if I throw in another player? I'm wasting too much time on just this. Maybe we throw in Mekhi Becton too. Oh, no. They value Mekhi Becton way too much. I just thought maybe if we throw in CJ Mosley, who is a little bit older. Okay, we can make this work. So if we throw in also a 4th round pick, our 4th and 5th plus Cam Newton, we get Marcus May and CJ Mosley plus a 3rd round pick. That pick is going to be valuable. because we may need to throw it into another trade. So that is good. So we got a new strong safety to go alongside Devin McCourty. That's going to be good. So Marcus May's here. We've also got another middle linebacker that we can maybe move around. Maybe play a right outside linebacker, left outside linebacker, obviously. What other positions do we need? We're going to go with Mac Jones. We need to do probably a better whatchamacallit. I forget, a running back. Thank you. I don't know why I forgot what it was called for a second. So nobody wants James White. What about Sony Michel? Does anybody want Sony? People want Sony. I don't like giving up Sony, but if it'll give us a better running back, then definitely try and do it. Can we get Derrick Henry? Is this even a possibility? Okay. I just wanted to try it out. Who else needs it? The Bills. Who's their running back? Singletary, not good enough. Melvin Gordon. What about Zeke? Zeke is highly rated, right? Zeke's an 88. He'd help us. Sony Michel. They need a left guard. Well, now we don't need Michael Onwenu. All right. They need a tight end. We have 2 tight ends that I'm not willing to trade. But they're not going to want any of these guys, right? They wouldn't want Dalton Keene. No, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Center, you want Ted Karras for Zeke? That's a lot to give up for Zeke. What about a right end? They want a right end. Henry Anderson? We're going to need to get a better right end anyway. Okay, maybe a draft pick. Maybe a draft pick will do it. We have that extra third that we got from the Jets. Trade decline. Okay. Maybe not Zeke. Let's scrap the Zeke thing for a second. Let's go back to teams that need him or that are green interests. Mike Davis, Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert might be good. What about straight up? Straight up offer. Okay, I probably could have got more for that. I did not think that was going to go through. So we got our new running back. That's a higher overall. That's going to be our starting running back, Raheem Mostert. Mac Jones is our quarterback. Wide receiver, we do need to get another a good wide receiver. So I'm going to throw Kendrick Bourne into the mix, and I'm going to throw N'Keal Harry into the mix. See if anybody wants either one of these. Come on, somebody want N'Keal Harry, please. Nobody wants N'Keal Harry. All right, I figured nobody would want N'Keal Harry, but people want Kendrick Bourne. So let's go to Cincinnati and talk to them because they have Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd's very good. But we may come back to Tyler Boyd. Ooh. Wait, can we get this to work? Could we get this to work? That'd be crazy. Okay, so I'd throw in a 3rd round pick plus Kendrick Bourne. It's not gonna work, is it? It's not gonna work at all. What about a 2nd round pick next year? No. We don't have enough time. Okay, we don't have enough time to get Diggs. That was a little bit too outlandish. Wide receiver. Okay. Odell Beckham, maybe. Maybe we get Odell. How do they feel about Odell? They like Kendrick Bourne. It's better than whatever his face was, Stephon Diggs. What about, who else is here? Tyreek, maybe? Devontae Smith, we could get him and have him grow. How do they value Devontae? Oh, okay. Oops. Did not mean for that to go through. I didn't know they didn't value Devontae Smith. Okay, so he's going to grow for us. Maybe we don't win in year number 1, but he will grow alongside these younger guys and be good. So our wide receiver core, I would like to get a number 1 for Nelson Aguilar. Can I get a true number 1? Because I don't think Nelson Aguilar is a true number 1. It doesn't look like it, so we scrap that. Tight end's good. Offensive line's fine now. We don't need that. We need a right end. So let's, not the defense tackle. We need a right end, and we have Ronnie Perkins from the draft. Is anybody interested in young Ronnie Perkins from this year's draft? We still have time. The Rams, Aaron Donald for Ronnie Perkins. That's a fair trade. No, it's not. It's not a fair trade. Robert Woods. Are you interested in giving me Robert Woods? Okay, we can get our number 1. Robert Woods can be our number 1 guy if we just throw in a 6th round pick. Trade offer was accepted. Bye-bye, Ronnie Perkins. Great to have you in New England. But now we have a number 1. We have a number 1 in Robert Woods. We have Nelson Aguilar, Devontae Smith, and then Jacoby Myers and N'Keal Harry. That's perfect. Now we need to get a D tackle. So we'll trade Lawrence Guy. Come on. I'm trying not to trade a lot of the young guys because we still need depth because this is 3 years. So nobody wants Lawrence Guy. That's fine. I figured nobody wanted. What about Devon Gouchot? Does somebody want him? He's still kind of young on a cheap contract. No. Nobody wants him. Nobody wants Devon Gouchot. I'm not going to trade Barmore. Anybody want Raekwon McMillan? He's young. He's decent overall. No, nothing. Come on, somebody. Okay. So nobody wants him. We've got, we don't need Jawan Bentley anymore. Does anybody want Jawan? Oh, okay, there's a couple teams interested in Jawan Bentley. Maybe we can get a nice left outside, or left end for Jawan Bentley. Let's start with the Colts. Darius Leonard. Possible? Question mark? That's not that far off. Wow. Okay, I did not think that was going to be that close. I mean, well, it wasn't close, but I didn't think it was going to be that close. DeForest Buckner? Okay, they value Buckner more than they do Darius Leonard, which is a little bit weird. Moving on to defensive ends, Emmanuel Ogbah and Jalen Phillips. I don't want to trade anything for those guys. Nick Bosa, were the 49ers interested? No, they weren't. The Giants were, though. And the Giants have Leonard Williams. Leonard Williams could be clutch, but he's only 84. I thought Leonard Williams was a little bit higher overall than that. That's interesting. He's still pretty young though, at 26. He could still grow. Maybe that's a move. We throw in Leonard Williams, and they throw us back a 4th-round pick. What does this do? Trade decline. Just straight up Leonard Williams. Ooh, okay. They value Leonard Williams pretty heavily. What about Green Bay? Green Bay's got some pass rushers, right? Who they got at end? They've got Zadarius Smith, and they've got Dean Lowry. Will you throw me Zadarius Smith? Okay. What about if I give you one of my 6th-round picks? Trade declined. 3rd-rounder. And Jawan Bentley. This could probably go through, but we're running low on time, so I don't really want to go for him anymore. Is there anybody else that wants him? The Colts are really the only team that I can probably get something for. What our other team need besides pass rusher? Don't need free safety and a strong safety. Corner is solid. Corner's solid. Actually, we probably do with another corner, actually. Throw Jason McCourty in there. Maybe not Jason McCourty. Oh, I know. Dolphins maybe giving up. Would they give up Xavier Howard? Probably not. Who's a good corner that's relatively easy to get? Jalen Ramsey? Is Jalen Ramsey easy to get? I don't remember. No, they're not even interested in Bentley. Come on, there's got to be somebody here. Kyle Fuller? Is Kyle Fuller? They don't want him. Come on, there's got to be somebody on here. Byron Jones is a little less valued. No. The Giants don't have any good corners, do they? I mean, they have Bradbury. Did we get James Bradbury? Probably. I mean, we probably could, I guess. Shaquille Griffin. I don't know what to do. We don't really need a corner, but who do we have here that could be valuable? Who could be valuable? Adrian Phillips, Kyle Duggar. We don't really need Kyle Duggar, I guess. We don't need Jalen Mills anymore. All right, we don't need Jalen Mills. We don't need Brandon Bolden. We don't need... well, we don't need these guys, but we have to keep them because nobody's going to want them. Who else do we need? We don't need... I really wish I could get a pass rusher, man. We don't need Tayshawn Bowser. Does anybody want these guys? Anybody? Come on. Jalen Mills, I saw a little bit of yellow interest. Running out of time here. Who was the team that wanted him? It was the Jets were interested in Jalen Mills. We already traded with the Jets once. Okay, so we need a pass rusher. Who's their pass rushers? They have John Franklin Myers and Vinnie Curry, Quinnen Williams, and Carl Lawson. Will you give me Quinnen Williams for all 3 of these guys? No, but I probably could work out a trade to get Quinnen Williams if I give you some draft picks. Ooh, and maybe Juwan Bentley. Maybe I throw Juwan Bentley in there. Is that good enough without giving up draft picks for Quinnen Williams? No, I'm going to have to throw in something. Maybe a 3rd rounder. I got 2 of them now. 3rd rounder. Trade offer was accepted. So we got a new defense tackle to go alongside of Christian Barmore. That's perfect. Okay, so let's take a look at defensive tackle. Quinnen Williams, Christian Barmore. We've got Lawrence Guy. I know nobody wants Lawrence Guy, but we're going to have to keep him. So, okay. So we just need... I really wish we could get a pass rusher that's better, that's a higher overall than these guys. And nobody really wants Henry Anderson, I wouldn't think. Does nobody want Henry Anderson? Please, somebody. Come on, somebody wants Henry Anderson, right? Running low on time here. Nobody wants Henry Anderson. Wow, okay. What about Montravius Adams? I know he's low overall, but he's young. He's got potential. Nothing. Okay. So, Gouchot? I don't know how to pronounce his name, really. Do we go with him? No, we can't, because nobody wants him. Does anybody want Raekwon? Anybody want Raekwon? Come on. Give me Raekwon offers. Nobody wants Raekwon. Okay. We're going to probably move CJ Mosley or Dante Hightower, either one of them, to outside linebacker to have them play. So then we probably don't need a guy like Kyle Van Noy, because he is a little bit older. Ooh, green inches, and we're running low on time. Okay, perfect. Who was that? The Browns? The Browns were in green? No, Broncos and Browns. Ooh, okay. The Browns have some decent players. Myles Garrett, pass rusher for pass rusher. No. They do have Clowney, though. What's Clowney's overall? Clowney's overall is an 86. That would help us. This might go through, so I want to throw something else in there just to make sure it doesn't go through right away. No, okay. What about you throw me a 5th and we call it good? No? What's this just by itself? Okay, I'm gonna have to throw something in. I can do this. I can get Clowney. We don't have a lot of draft picks. I'm gonna have to start throwing in next year picks. A 3rd rounder. True. Wow. Okay. So if I throw in a next year 7th, that'll go through. Kyle Van Noy. Welcome to the team, Jadeveon Clowney. We got our pass rusher. We got about under a minute left to go because I started a little bit late. So taking a look at the squad, I don't think we need anything else. I think that we are done. I think that the team is not going to get any better, at least in the time that I have. So we got our number 1 receiver, which was a shock. Our offensive line's good. Our defensive line's a lot better now with Quinnen Williams and Jadeveon Clowney on the pass rush. Linebackers, I'll move Hightower to outside linebacker. And yeah, that's good. That is good. We're going to keep Duggar, because remember, this is a 3-year rebuild, so we have 3 years and 3 in first round, second round, third round picks, plus I managed to keep my first and second from next year as well. So we have them to trade in the offseason maybe, but I'm going to call it there, even though there's a little bit of time left. Okay, so we have the team, we have the squad. Okay, perfect. Now what we do is we simulate to the regular season. I got to do all the cuts to get down to the right amount of players, and then I'll see you guys at week number 1. All right, here we are, week 1, and my guy is invisible. Bill Belichick has just disappeared from the screen, but the phone is still there. Madden, fix your stupid broken game. Okay, so we're here week 1. We've got to set the season goals. Now, this team is very much better. That's not very much better. Is better than last year. So I'm going to say commit to making the playoffs in year number 1. And if we win the Super Bowl in year number 1, then I guess the video is just over. So we have an 88 defense. Okay, so I didn't realize I made the defense. All right, so we're going to make... Whoa. They only gave Mac Jones normal Mac Jones? No. This is not cheating, by the way. But Mac Jones coming in has to have at least superstar. I mean, come on. Mac Jones has got to have at least superstar. What are we talking about here? That shoot me if I'm cheating, but that is not cheating. Mac Jones was the 15th overall pick. He's gonna have at least superstar development. So, if not superstar X Factor. So he's gonna be our quarterback. Then we've got Raheem Mostert along with James White and Damian Harris, who I didn't get rid of. Robert Woods, Devontae Smith, who also Okay, the rookies don't have their developments, which is something I didn't realize before, but Devontae Smith is going to have something, probably star or superstar. I will start at star, and I'll go back and forth, and at superstar, star, I'll close my eyes, and I'll do it. So back and forth, back and forth. What's he going to have? He's going to have superstar. Okay, so perfect. He's got superstar. I didn't realize the rookies didn't have progression. The offensive line's solid. Offensive line looks real good. Tight ends look good. This team is going to be a playoff team. It's got to be. So I do want to make sure that Barmore needs to have... I'm going to give Barmore star because he was a second-round pick, so he might not have as big of a potential as the other guys, but he can definitely work up to it. So Barmore's got star. That's good. And once again, this is not cheating. They definitely should have these traits. It just they didn't give them whoever created the roster did not give them the rookies traits, which that means Trevor Lawrence might not have superstar X factor. Okay, I'm gonna go check some of the main rookies and give them their stats, so it's fair for the league. All right, so I went around the league. I gave the top 5 picks all their development traits. I think I gave Penny Sewell and Trevor Lawrence superstar X factor. Oh, I didn't give Justin Fields. Justin Fields needs one. But I gave Zach Wilson superstar, Trey Lance superstar, and then Fields I'm probably gonna give him superstar X factor, along with Penny Sewell and Trevor Lawrence. That seems pretty fair because he's pretty highly valued. He's the second best quarterback in the draft, so he deserves to get superstar X factor. Okay, so now that some of the big names have their developments, we have our stuff. I do want to check quickly before we start simulating the season, the schemes, see if we have something that fits. We have a 78. Okay, we have a couple 78s. Vertical zone run and vertical power run. I think we're gonna run vertical zone run, 3-4 under. We got a couple 91s. Disguise 3-4. I do like disguise 3-4, but we've got a 4-6 defense, which I also like, and a base 3-4. Let's go with the 4-6 D. No. Let's go disguise 3-4. I like me some disguise 3-4s. So that's what we're going to be running here. Perfect. Defense is looking beautiful. Yes, disguise 3-4, beautiful. We're going to have Winovich start on the edge along with Clowney. So they're going to be pass rushing. Then we'll have Hightower, Manti Te'o. No, let's have Uche be the backup. Wait, what happened there? I don't know. Raekwon, do you want to be the starter? Sure? No? Oh, no. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go to the depth chart and do that so that it doesn't get screwed up. And I don't know why my middle line or my coaches are all screwed up like that. See, CJ Mosley's gonna be starter, then Raekwon can be number 2 at middle linebacker. Hightower will be number 1 on the outside. You know what? No. We'll keep it. I was gonna say we might just turn Hightower back into a middle linebacker if we're gonna play 2 linebackers, but 2 middle linebackers. But I like let's turn Hightower back. That's Devin McCourty. Let's turn Hightower back into a middle linebacker, and then we'll play 2 linebackers and have Uche come off the right side, and then that gives him a chance to develop. So let's go to turn Hightower back into a middle linebacker. Perfect. It didn't change his overall at all. So then we'll go back to the depth chart, and we will run 2 middle linebackers. And in this disguise 3-4 defense, Hightower and Mosley, perfect. And then outside linebacker can be Uche. Yes, so that's exactly what I want to see. That is exactly what I want to see on the defensive side. Much better. I like this better. Okay. And then we got Marcus May. That's going to be huge. So we're going to sim to the halfway point in the season. There is no trade deadline, so we can make trades if we need to. And we're going to see how this team is doing halfway through the season. All right, so we are at mid-season. We are 5-2 on the year, leading the division. Buffalo is 5-3. Let's take a look at around the stats. See who's doing well. See how Mac Jones is doing. Through 7 games, he's got 1,900 passing yards, 14 touchdowns, and 2 picks. That is very good. 95 carries, 355 yards, and 4 touchdowns for Mostert. 514 yards, 5 touchdowns for Robert Woods, our number 1. On defense, 43 tackles through 7 games is good. Sacks, 5 sacks for Matthew Judon. Okay. Picks, Jovan Jojuan? I don't know how to pronounce his name. I never really knew how to pronounce his name. But he's got 2 picks. Okay, okay. I like this. Who's leading some of the awards? Rodgers is leading MVP with Justin Fields. Okay. Justin Fields leading, or second in MVP. Then we've got AFC. Offensive Player of the Year is Josh Allen with Cam Newton playing very well for the Jets, apparently. Defensive Player of the Year, Tremaine Edmonds. Mac Jones leading Offensive Rookie of the Year ahead of Trevor Lawrence. That's what you love to see. Justin Herbert also Offensive Rookie of the Year. Mac Jones playing it. Ooh, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah leading Defensive Rookie of the Year. That's pretty cool. Then we got Deshaun Watson, best quarterback, best running back so far. Okay, nobody else for us. We got a couple. Mac Jones, I like to see it. How's the team looking though? How's the team developing? Mac Jones is up to a 75. What about guys on the defense? How is everybody looking on the defense? Christian Barmore is 77. He needs to be number 2. He needs to be behind Quentin Williams. He needs to be behind him. Then we've got Devin McCourty, who's looking good. Stephon Gilmore. Yes. Okay, this team is playoff ready. This team is playoff ready. I don't feel like we need to make any trades. I do have the draft class. Can I import local file? I thought I saved it, didn't I? Okay, I did save it. So I do have the draft class. It's got Thibodeau, it's got Sam Howell, Derek Stingley. All these guys are here. So if we need to make a pick, I'll make a pick. Okay, where is Chris Olave? Is he not in this draft class? All right, that's fine. It doesn't matter. It's not. This isn't like a real series. If Chris Olave, or if this is a real series, it'd be more important. But we are going to have to hopefully win the Super Bowl so the video is over. The video doesn't end until we win a Super Bowl. Well, at least in 3 seasons. So at 5-2, we're already looking very good to do that. So let's catch up back at the end of the season and see if we made the playoffs or if we have an epic collapse of some sort. Mac Jones just throws 1,700 interceptions. All right, so we are in the playoffs. We are in the playoffs, and we are wild card weekend. We went 11-5. As you can see, we're in the wild card because the Buffalo Bills went 11-5 as well, and they beat us in Week 16 by 10. So they got the division. So I think they even got the 1 seed in the playoffs. Yeah, they did. They got the 1 seed in the playoffs. We move up to the 5 seed, and we are going up against the 10-6 Colts. So hopefully this team can get it done and go on a magical playoff run. Mac Jones with the morale boost is up to an 81 overall. Robert Woods up with the morale boost is up to a 91. Devontae Smith 79 with the boost. All of our offensive linemen are doing good. Hunter Henry's doing good. On the defensive side, Uche hasn't really grown that much. That's okay. Barmore's up to an 80. Still hasn't unlocked his potential yet. Hopefully Quentin Williams starts to grow even more. Or just keep the same, really. It doesn't really have to even grow. J.C. Jackson, we signed him to a big contract during the season. He's up to an 87. And Jonathan Jones, I think Jonathan's right. I thought it was John. I don't know why I was questioning myself. So this defense and this team is looking very solid as long as Mac Jones can get it done. Are we going to move on to the divisional round? Are we going to beat the Colts? We lose to the Colts in the first round in the wild card, but we did get extended. So we've got year number 2 underway. David Andrews and Marcus May both suffer injuries in that playoff game, so that's good that I guess we're not moving on because then we wouldn't have those guys. But hey, that's cool. Now we get to use a more developed Mac Jones, plus we get to do the draft. So let's get to the off season. Well, let's get to the Super Bowl and see who wins that. So the Super Bowl this year is Cleveland and Tampa Bay. What do you know? Cleveland always seems to find their way in Madden simulations to get to the Super Bowl, and here they are. So they're going up against Tampa Bay. Will they win against Tom Brady? Can they do it? I'm betting against the Browns, and they did it. The Browns beat Tom Brady and the Patriots, or Tom Brady and the Bucks, and take home a Super Bowl. That's crazy. So we still have no sign of Bill Belichick. The iPad is still moving. Is there any big retirements that we have to take note of? Jason McCourty does retire, and Matthew Slater. Those are 2 big retirements. I was going to trade Jason McCourty in the offseason. Nobody really else. Larry Fitzgerald's gone. That's sad. Adrian Peterson, Danny Amendola, Ted Ginn Jr. Just some free agent guys. It looks like Terrell Suggs was on there. So We have one guy to re-sign, and that's Mitchell Schwartz. I can use the franchise tag on probably, I'll use it on Dietrich Wise, because I think, no, I'm going to use it on Mitchell Schwartz. I'm going to lowball Mitchell Schwartz and then use the tag on him. Yeah. All right, so let's use the tag on Mitchell Schwartz, and we'll trade Dietrich Wise if anybody's interested in him. I don't know if anybody will be interested in him, but maybe we can trade him. We got to go all in this year. Is anybody interested in Dietrich Wise? They're yellow interest. I could probably get a draft pick not from Tampa Bay though. What about who didn't do good? Cowboys probably didn't do that great. They've got pick 9. Can you give me a second round pick for Dietrich Wise? No. What about a third round pick for Dietrich Wise? Almost. I will work this out and we will get a second round pick. I'll give you my 7th, or third round pick, I mean. I'll give you my 7th. That's good. So Dietrich Wise gets shipped off to the Cowboys. We get a third round pick, and now we can advance to free agency where we don't really have a lot of money. All right, we got a little over $8 million in cap space, and we need to make something big happen. We're going to roll with Mac Jones. Another year under his belt. He's going to get better. We're going to keep Morstead, but Chris Godwin is here, and he could definitely, or Tim Patrick even. Let's offer Chris Godwin a contract. We're not going to go crazy. We'll offer him a 2-year deal and get about 1.55 on the good old bonus. We'll offer him that. Tight ends are good with Henry and Jonnu Smith. Left tackle's good. Left guard is good. Center's good. That's good. Offensive line is solid. Defensive end, we're probably going to need somebody. So that's where one of these guys comes in, like Houston or Jerry Hughes. Probably Jerry Hughes because he's got the star development still. So let's offer him super cheap contract because he's not going to be here for very long. So we'll offer him $1.1 million. He'll probably accept that. If he doesn't, it's fine too. Right outside linebacker, we don't have a lot of money to spend, so we probably can't get anybody else. Oh, there's some decent free agents here. Like Marcus Williams would be good. Plus he's super young. I might be able to get him and then trade Devin McCourty. What about if I just go like crazy low on the offer? We're gonna have no money to spend at all, but it'll be worth it if we can get these guys. I have complete faith that nobody's gonna be signing, or at least not Marcus Williams. Let's see if they do sign with us. Come on. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me softly. Nobody accepted their contracts, but we did get David Andrews back from injury. What are we looking like here? Did anybody get offers? So Chris Godwin not coming here. I figured he wouldn't. The Titans are going all in on both of those guys. Jerry Hughes still. Okay, so that's interesting. Tim Patrick still doesn't have any offers, so I'll throw some money at Tim Patrick because we couldn't get Chris Godwin. I'll just lower this a bit to about $2 million. Lower this a lot. This bonus needs to be dropped to about 5.54. Yeah, sure, that's good. And then hopefully that works out. Come on, come on, give it to me, give it to me. Sign those contracts. Tim Patrick does accept, so we get another wide receiver. Pick up the 5th-year option on Isaiah Wynn. Yes, I want to pick up the 5th-year option on Isaiah Wynn. What are we talking about? In that case, do you want me? Yes. Yes, no question. Let me pick up that 5th-year option on Isaiah Wynn. What are we talking about here? Do I want to pick up the 5th-year option on Isaiah Wynn? Of course I do. So Jerry Hughes still has not accepted his contract yet. We could get a guy like Todd Gurley, but what did that really even be worth? I mean, we've only got about $5 million. Corner, we're good on. Free safety doesn't have anybody else now. Linebackers, I could do with another linebacker. Pernell McPhee? No, because he's the same overall as Josh Uche. I think we'll just stick with it. If Jerry Hughes doesn't sign with us, that's fine. We don't really need him. He would just be nice to have as a pass rusher. It doesn't look like he's going to sign with us, so it's his loss. He might be in free agency anyway that I can pick him up anyway. So, I mean, we keep our money, so that's good. Free agency recap, is he still here? Is Jerry Hughes still negotiations? Yeah, he never signed, so we'll withdraw the offer. Todd Gurley never got picked up, so I might pick him up in free agency. Start the NFL draft. Start drafting. We can pause the draft. The Jets have the #1 overall pick. All right. Who's projected #1 on the big board? Sam Howell's projected #1 on the big board. Okay. So who did I had auto scouting on. So who did the people scout? Did they scout lower guys or did they just scout top of the class guys? It looks like just top of the class. Oh, this is gonna get interesting. They scouted right ends a lot. Holy crap. Okay. Defensive tackles. Tommy Togiai was in this year's draft, but that's fine. That's fine. We're not gonna forget it. It's just a rebuild. This isn't the series. Henry 2020. What a name, my guy. All right. So our pick is 24. We're gonna skip ahead to that pick. Next user pick. Sam Howell goes #2, by the way, I think. So who's here? Who's still here that we need? We probably need to get defense. Let's look at defense. So we've got Kyle Hamilton, Singletary's gone, or Stingley's gone. I mean, Thibodeau's gone, who I probably would have went with, but we didn't have high enough pick for Thibodeau. Tommy Togiai would be nice. Lloyd, Josh Jobe. Maybe we go with a guy like Josh Jobe. He doesn't really have that good skill-wise. Jordan Battle as a safety. No, not Evan McPherson. No, not you. Jordan Battle. No. Running back, Isaiah Spiller. Breece Hall is here. He could be our running back. Master Teague is also here. What about wide receiver? Charleston Rambo and Theo Weiss. What other guys are here? Tight ends, Jeremy Ruckert. Offensive line, is there anybody? Harry Miller. Ooh, but he's projected 3rd. Or we got him as a 3rd-round grade. Do we risk it? Do we risk it and get Harry Miller? No, not with our 1st-round pick. Not with our 1st-round pick. Xavier Thomas. I think we get Breece Hall. I think Breece Hall could be good for us. Let's take Breece Hall with the pick. He's 73 with hidden. He's the 20th in true value. That's perfect. So hopefully Harry Miller's still there. We'll take him in the 2nd round if he is. If he's not, that's fine. Is he still here? He's not. All the centers are gone. Petit Ferrer is still here, though. I wish we would have scouted him. Hey, it's Ronnie Perkins. I just traded you away this season. So this draft is obviously not like super up to date, but it was the best one that I found. Obviously, it's not that great. So what do we need now? We need probably another linebacker or pass rusher, something like that. We need a pass rusher, a linebacker or something. Bobby Brown, he got picked in this year's draft. It's kind of like a mix of next year and this year, guys. I remember that name, Bobby Brown. LeBron Ray looks pretty decent. Maybe we take LeBron Ray out of Alabama? Yeah, sure. Let's take LeBron Ray out of Alabama with our 2nd-round pick. He's a 70 with hidden. Okay. I can live with that for sure. So he's going to be, we'll just take our 3rd-round pick and then, Petit Ferrer got picked. Okay. Jaden Daniels, 4.5 speed. Wow, Jaden Daniels looks really good. Why is he not drafted yet? Do we go with the quarterback? No, that would be a waste. Although we could trade him. People probably value Jaden Daniels, right? Would they value Jaden Daniels as a 3rd-round pick? Jeremy Ruckert's still there. Joseph Nada. This is tough. This is tough to decide because we could go with Jaden Daniels and get a steal pop probably, and then maybe move him in the preseason. No, I can't do it. Let's take Joseph Nada. Joseph Nada will be our other guy, and he's 71 with hidden. All right, so those are going to be my picks that I do. Actually, you know what? We got another 3rd-round pick. I'll use it, and then we will go forward from here. Oh, Jaden Daniels got picked. Okay, so that takes that off the table. Trey Dean the third looks good. Let's take him. 71 with hit. Boom! I am nailing all these picks. So now we will skip to the end of the draft, and I'll see you guys in draft recap. All right, so here we are. We took Breece Hall, LeBron Ray, Joseph Nada, Trey Dean the third, and then the AI picked Al Blades Jr. He's a 67 with normal development. He probably won't make the team. I'll probably put him on the practice squad or whatever. But this is a good draft. These guys probably won't see much action. So hopefully this team grows. I think year number 2 could be our year. All right, here we are in year number 2, the start of year number 2, week number 1. I think this is going to be our year. Mac Jones has got 1 year under his belt. He's developed. He's 81 overall. Still got superstar on him. We still got Robert Woods. We added Tim Patrick with Devontae Smith, Nelson Aguilar. So this year could be our year. I think I'm going to maybe trade Nelson Aguilar. We don't really need him. Plus, I want Devontae to get most of the minutes, or most of the reps. So Devontae's going to be our number 2, with Tim Patrick, then Aguilar, then Myers and Harry. All right, so we switch that around. Let's simulate to the mid-season, see how we're doing. Hopefully it's better than 5-2. I hope it's undefeated. All right, here we are mid-season, and we are 4-3 on the year. I'm not sure why we are not doing as good. We're second in division. That's just because the division sucks. Mac Jones, maybe it's because we don't have a solid. Maybe it's because we don't have a solid number 1 quarterback. Like Mac Jones is good, but he's young and he's only 83. So maybe this team needs to have a better quarterback. I don't know. I don't feel like I can make that decision though. I don't think I can make that decision to change it. Barmore's finally unlocked, and he is 80 overall. This team is good. Why is this team not winning more games? I don't understand it. We got to play the Bills. We got a lot of guys to sign. I'll see you guys hopefully in the playoffs. I don't know. It might have to go to year number 3. All right, we made the playoffs once again here in year number 2. We are 10-6 going up against the 10-6 Bills. They won the division. I don't know why we're 10-6. This team is good. I understand one thing. We did have an injury. Trent Brown got hurt, which really sucks. Trent Brown, I didn't turn off injuries, and that's my bad. I'm an idiot. So I have injuries off now, but that really sucks that I forgot to do that because we lost Trent Brown for the rest of the season. I am going to put what's his face, Isaiah Wynn at left tackle, and then put Onwenu at left guard, so that we at least have a fighting chance against the Bills. Okay. Can we please win? Oh, Mac Jones, by the way, is up to 86, I think. 87 with the boost. He's up to 86 really. We got to win it here because we got to sign a lot of players. I don't think we're going to be able to. Please, Madden gods, give me a victory against the Buffalo Bills. We got a victory. We got a victory against the Bills. We're going to the divisional round to play the 10-6 Browns. So if we would have won one more game, we would have been like maybe the 1 seed or something. I don't even know. Devin McCourty's retiring after this year, so Stephon Gilmore's just talking about how he wants to win a ring for Devin. Come on. What's the playoff bracket looking like? Titans and Chargers, and then us and the Browns, Cowboys, Cardinals, Panthers, and Bears. Okay, come on, please. Please beat the Browns. Please beat the Browns. We beat the Browns. We're in the AFC Championship against the Titans. Okay, come on, Patriots. Patriots Nation, rise up. Patriots Nation, rise up. Be as excited as Stephon Gilmore is that we are 1 game away. We are Super Bowl bound if we can just beat the Tennessee Titans. Come on. Please, gods. Please, Madden gods. I pray to you. Beat the Tennessee Titans. No! We lost in the AFC Championship game. It's Bears Titans. No, we got to go 1 more year. No, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted at all. Okay, okay. We'll get to the off season, and hopefully we can win a Super Bowl in year number 3. All right, so the Bears won the Super Bowl. So Justin Fields gets a ring in year number 2. That's good for him. We may have to franchise tag. Let's just do that right away. I don't even care. We're franchise tagging Stephon Gilmore, keeping him here. We're probably going to have to trade. We'll sign Mitchell Schwartz to make sure we have a good right tackle. I'm going to have to pay out the wazoo because, well, this is year number 3 anyway, so it's a final year. We're going to have to go crazy. He's probably not going to accept that. Yeah, I wouldn't think he'd accept that. We don't really have a lot of money, and Mac Jones wants a contract extension. No, I should have. No! Mac Jones wants a contract extension. I don't have enough money to pay him. I didn't realize. 5 years, $70 million. We got to go out the you know what for Mac. Put it all in. We got to go all in for Mackie Mac. There it is. 5 years. Commit everything to Mackie Mac. 81.2. I don't have the salary. What are you talking about? I have clearly the salary. All right, I'll bump it down a bit. I never said I was negative. I don't have the salary cap to make this. Okay, screw salary cap. I clearly have the salary cap to pay that. Salary cap is being turned off. It's year number 3 anyway. I'm signing my mans. I'm signing Mackie Mac. Mac Attack, come here. You're getting signed. And I'm not going to go crazy. I'm going to offer him... yes, I'm going to go crazy. I don't care. This is year number 3. This is the final season. And Mac Jones is the main reason why we're doing this. So, Mac Jones is on the squad. I won't bring back any of these guys because I wouldn't have been able to anyway. So, I will trade Raheem Mostert. We're going to need another running back, though. Raheem Mostert. Does anybody want Raheem Mostert? Probably not. I wouldn't assume so. Who needs a running back, though? Does anybody need a running back? There's got to be a team out here with a running back issue, right? Maybe we can get Zeke? Zeke's up to a 94. They're not interested in Zeke. But I can give up draft picks because I don't need these draft picks from next year. So, what do you say about giving up a first-round pick for Zeke Elliott? How about I throw you in I would say a left guard? How about I throw you in Henry Anderson? We call that a deal. Handshake deal. No? You don't like that? Okay. How about I throw you in... You know what? I don't really need the pick this year. Let's just do just straight up. Okay, so we're going to need more value. I don't need the pick this year because we don't really need draft pick. Draft picks aren't going to help us. So if I throw in everything for Zeke Elliott... Oh, that's so close. That is so close to getting Zeke. Mackie Mac and Zeke. You want Ted Karras? Handshake deal? No. Okay. D tackle. You want Lawrence Guy? I've got Lawrence Guy. No, you don't want Lawrence Guy? Come on. You want Zeke Elliott. I know you do. Or you want these picks. I know you do. How could you not? Ooh, that's close. Okay, maybe not Zeke. Who's another good running back that we could possibly snag just for one season? Saquon Barkley. Sure, why not? That's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. They need a quarterback. We have Jarrett Stidham. You want Jay? Ooh. You want Jay Stidham? Oh, okay. Probably not Saquon. Come on, I just need one running back to fit the scheme. James Robinson. Probably not for a second round 2. Maybe for a second round 2. Come on. Strong safety. Free safety. They've got to give something, right? Something's got to give for James Robinson. Trade offer was accepted, so I traded away everything for James Robinson. I traded away everything. What did it cost? Everything to get James Robinson. So now having him, hopefully we can get back like a 3rd-round pick from the Raiders for Raheem Mostert, a 4th-round pick from the Raiders for Raheem Mostert. There we go. Okay, so we get rid of Raheem Mostert. That adds some beefiness to the running back position, to the offense. James Robinson is going to be starting. Then we've got Smith and Smith is going to be right there. Yes. Smith and Woods are a quarterback or our wide receivers. We've got Hunter Henry and Jonnu Smith. Once Trent Brown comes back, we can move Isaiah Wynn back to right guard. On defense, we need to get some better linebackers, man. Linebackers and free safeties are what we need, but what do we have that people would want? We're only going for one more season, so we don't really need young guys anymore at this point. So, who do you want? What about Roquan Smith? How hard is it to get you? You need a right tackle and a left outside linebacker. I've got Matthew Judon. You want Matthew Judon? They do not want Matthew Judon. What about Raekwon or Anthony Jennings? You don't want either one of these guys? Come on. Stop being hard to get. Dante Hightower for Roquan Smith. I can see why they wouldn't do that. Okay. Let's go through. Owasu Koromora did good. Tremaine Edwards just won like Defensive Player of the Year a couple years ago. So what about if I give you third round pick next year? Call it a deal. No, don't call it a deal because they didn't accept it. So Justin Houston, you want Justin Houston? They don't want. Okay, we don't have any assets to trade. We don't have any assets to trade. Let's go. Screw it. Let's go straight to free agency. Oh, okay, we're gonna lose those guys. That's fine. Salary cap is off anyway, so I could just splurge if I really needed to. Who's in free agency this year? Jair Alexander's in free agency? No, dude. We're winning a Super Bowl this year. I am spending so much money on everybody. Everybody's getting the bag. Fred Warner, you're getting a bag. Wyatt Teller, you're getting a bag. No, did we do that? Mitchell Schwartz, you're getting a bag. I know we had you on the team. You're getting a bag. That's not even, wow. Up the ante a little bit. There we go. Von Miller, you're getting a bag, my guy. You're coming home. Well, not home, but I'm paying. I don't care. I'm winning a Super Bowl with the Patriots this year. This is a rebuild. This is a rebuild. I am paying all the money. Wow, they're really paying a lot for Harrison Smith. I'll bump up the thing. I'm doing that. Okay, perfect. Justin Fields made it to free agency? No way. And Tom Brady made it to free agency? Okay. We got it. We got to do it for the memes. And got to add Justin Fields to the squad to trade him for another piece because I'm big brain like that. Ronnie Harrison Jr. Who else is here that we need to add to the team? Just go on a huge spending spree. I don't even care at this point, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even care. I'm trying to win a Super Bowl, and I have no cap. When I have no cap, I go on spending sprees. Pat Freiermuth, come to the team. Accept that contract or be warned. Ben Jones, Matt Paradis. Let's add Ben Jones to the team. We only need him for a year. Wyatt Teller has no bids. Welcome to the team. Pass rushers, Marcus Davenport, Jadeveon Clowney. Linebackers. I've already offered the big-time linebackers. Casey Hayward's already got an offer. Free safeties, we already put an offer in on Harrison Smith that we should be able to win. All right, so I'm going to simulate to the next week, and hopefully we get these guys, because I'm going all out. I'm going all out to sign these guys and win a Super Bowl in year number 3. If we don't win a Super Bowl in year number 3, then it's rigged. So Von Miller accepts, Freiermuth accepts, Jair Alexander accepts, Harrison Smith accepts, Mitchell Schwartz rejected, Teller accepts, Fred Warner accepts, Justin Fields accepts, Ben Jones, and Tom Brady's back in New England. Perfect. So we got the reigning Super Bowl MVP probably in Justin Fields on the squad now. I don't care if we are huge in negative funds because we are trying to win. Trey Lance is there, going to Tampa Bay maybe? Okay, and Cam. Nobody's got an offer on Cam. Okay, so we're going to trade Justin Fields for someone. but we'll do that in the offseason. I'm going to sim to the draft because I don't need to sim anybody else. So I'll see you guys at the draft. All right, we're here at the draft. We've got Justin Fields. What's our biggest need? Right tackle is our biggest need. Who's our starting right tackle right now? It is, oh, God. Okay, it is our biggest need. All right, so we're going to go all out for a right tackle probably, but is that who we want to trade for? We need a pass rusher. Okay, here's what we do. Here is what we do. Ooh, this cornerback room is nasty now. Okay. So we get a right tackle with Justin Fields, obviously. We're going to trade. Everybody's going to want Justin Fields. So who's the Bears' right tackle? It is not a good one. Okay. That's discouraging. Who's the best right tackle? Tristan Wirfs? Who is a pass rusher on the Bucks? Vita Vea, but we don't really need, we don't really need a defense tackle. Some other right tackles, Braden Smith, Lael Collins. Did they upgrade at all? They've got DeForest Buckner, but again, we don't need a defensive tackle. I guess we can move DeForest Buckner to edge rusher if we had to. Wait, was that Penny Sewell? Penny Sewell hasn't upgraded? He's only an 83 still? That's crazy. Taylor Moton, Brian Burns. Ooh, this could be big. So if we get Taylor Moton, Brian Burns, and Derek Brown for Justin Fields, this is obviously going to go through because they love Justin Fields so much. They value him. So we just got a right tackle, a pass rusher, and a defensive tackle. We just upgraded this team crazy good. Let's go to edge. We'll move one of these guys to right end, probably Clowney. We'll probably move Clowney to right end. Edit player, move him to right end. Oh my God. Let's do this. This is crazy. We are winning a Super Bowl this year. We've got 3 stud D tackles. We are winning a Super Bowl in year number 2. I am guaranteed. I'm not going to draft anybody. We are going to simply simulate the draft. It's out of my hands. I'll see you guys in week 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is a final season, and if this team does not win a Super Bowl, then I'm going to go mad. It is 91s across the board. Mac Jones has grown to an 87 overall. We've got a good running back. We've got solid receivers, a good offensive line. We've got a solid defense, good enough defense. We've got good pass rushers. Brown's an 86. Barmore's there. We got good corners, good safeties. This team has to win the Super Bowl this year. I'm so confident that this team's going to win the Super Bowl that I'm going to simulate exactly to the playoffs. I'm not even going to go to midseason. We're going to go straight to the playoffs, and we better be the 1 seed. All right, we are 12-4. How? Dante Hightower was hurt. I thought I had injuries off. I don't know how Dante Hightower got hurt. We were 12-4, won the division. The division was trash this year, but how are we in the wild card? What happened? Oh, we were the 2 seed. The Chiefs must have just dominated. Let's just I don't care. Auto upgrade these guys. Yes, sure. Auto upgrade those guys. Devontae Smith's up to an 85, it looks like, or 88. Okay, good. That's cool. It doesn't matter if we don't beat the Steelers. Mac Jones is a 92, 94 with the boost. This team has to win. If this team doesn't win, then this game doesn't know what it's talking about. It's bad simulation. It's bad simulation if it doesn't win. This team is built for a Super Bowl run. So please, Madden gods, give me a week 1 victory. How? How does a 12-4 football team that is built at every position lose to the Steelers, who were the 7 seed. We were the 2 seed. You saw it in the playoff bracket. How does this happen? What is the simulation? What is bad about this team? What is bad about this team? Good quarterback, good running back, good wide receiver core, 3-4 wide receivers deep. Amazing offensive line. Everybody, nobody is lower than 87 here. Then you go to the defense. Yes, our linebacking core could be a bit better at the right outside linebacker spot. Bomb safety, good corners, about 3 or 4 corners deep. Good pass rushers. What is bad about this team? What? How did we lose to the Steelers? And not even by, it wasn't even a close game. What happened? We got extended. Who cares about that? What happened? How, Madden? How do we lose to the 7 seed, 35-28? That doesn't make any sense. We did better last year. This game. The simulation doesn't make any sense. And my coach isn't even there. It's just a floating phone. I'm going to be back with more rebuilds, but this one, not a good way to start. I don't know what I could have done better. There's probably a few things I could have done better, but I don't know why a 90 overall team loses in the first round of the playoffs when they're the 2 seed. We won 12 games. We won 12 effing games. What happened? God, this game sucks.